Oh, gosh, girl, we should have said that from jump. Fool. Okay, this is what I want you to tell her. You gonna tell her you have a gang of Tanqueray and some body quiet. Like, I'm not sick of you.
Alright, so we are here today with a classic, the original Elder Scrolls Arena. I'm quite a fan of this game, so I thought it would be fun to make a little series where I try to complete it. And this first episode, I think my main goal is to get the staff piece, one staff piece. So, if you don't know, the story of this game is that an evil wizard banished Uriel Septim to a different dimension, and he killed his battle mage, and she comes back as a ghost to tell you your epic quest of collecting, I think, 9 pieces of the staff of Jaeger Tharn. Then you put it back together, and then you go and fuck them up with it. It's pretty simple. So we're going to go ahead and get started. Alright, hopefully you got all that. I'm going to select a class. I don't want to generate one. I read on the wiki the last time I was playing through this game that the assassins actually make for really good builds if you want to use melee weapons because of their high critical strike. I'm going to look up real quick. The Elder Scrolls Arena Assassin. Because in this game it really does kind of matter which race you pick. So I think wood elves are good, but I really want to double check. Let's see. There, wood elf. Should have started doing this before I started recording. I didn't think it would take long. Skilled, honed in killing others. They are very adept at this. Able to find weak points and areas to strike, often felling opponents, much more powerful than themselves. Assassins have a great chance to promote, score crit, tripling damage. When attacking advantages at the first levels, assassins are 1.5 to 3 times more likely to perform a critical hit in their classes. So yeah, this isn't telling me which race works best with which class. I heard the archer classes are basically useless in this game because of how close quarters the combat is. You're always dungeon crawling. Mage class, sorcerers. I was a mage last playthrough, so I want to try something different this time. Spell swords, nightblade, thief class. assassins are limited to leather only, but you can use any armor you want, but no shields. So to me, that's just like use a big double-handed weapon, which is funny. That's not very assassin-y, but I don't think that matters. Acrobat Bard. It's not telling me what races I think are best suited. The Elder Scrolls Arena races. Best. I was right. So, what else are best suited for assassins or monks? So, I'm gonna go assassin. What should my name be? My name will be Ganders. That's what I write. Ganders. That's my username for everything. This is a hard choice. Big and burly or sexy mama. Let's go with some sexy mama. I don't like how the men look in this game. They're kind of funny looking. Alright, so this is where we pick the class, I think. Vardenfell? Wood Elves, right? Yeah. That's the Wood Elf. Assassin Ganders. What's to call? Alwood. Wood Elves are home. Know ye this also, thy race is one of the forest and its creatures, thy strength flows from the Mother Earth itself, thou art one with the world. It's good to know. Thy body and mind must be strong and agile, thou art to succeed as an assassin. Go ye now in place, let thy fate be written in the Elder Scroll. That's epic. Cool. So distribute thy points as needed, keeping in mind the recommendations for thy class choices. Okay, so I think agility, yeah, 2 hit, 2 defend is really important. Strength is also really important. I'm not going to be able to use very many spells, but I hope I can at least get some healing spells. Personality, charisma. I think I got 8 points, so do a little bit endurance. And then I think I'll do the rest agility. 2 hit, 2 defend, because I might be squishy. I'll probably die a lot, but at least I'll have a chance. Ideally. Yeah, save the stats. Choose thy appearance. I like her. She looks real angry.
Do not fear, for it is I, Ria Silne. Listen to me. There are no others left to carry on this fight. You have been left in this cell to die. Jagartharm, Imperial Battle, Mage of Tamriel, has taken on the guise of the true Emperor. He does not see you as a threat, being only a minor part of the Imperial Court. In that act of arrogance, he had made his first mistake. Look to the north wall of the cell. You will find a ruby key which will unlock the door. Take it and make your escape. The passages here were once used by Tharn to hide treasures he had stolen from the Emperor's coffer. If you wish, you can gather enough to support yourself away from the Imperial seat. Be careful. There are many creatures which inhabit the sewers now. Vile rats and goblins. It is too late for me, for I am already dead. Only my powers as a sorceress keep me between this life and the next. That power, however, is waning. Do not succumb to greed, or you may find these tunnels to be your final resting place as well. I can still work my magic to a certain extent. If you travel west from this cell, then south, you will find a shift gate. It will transport you far enough from the center of the Empire that you should be safe. If you survive these sewers, you will see me again. Remember, Tharn has taken on the guise of the Emperor. No one will gainsay his word for yours. I will come to you again in your dreams, so it is imperative that you rest from time to time. In that way, I will be able to communicate with you and lend my aid. You are entering a dangerous arena, my friend, one in which the players are beings beyond your mortal comprehension. I do not envy your role. There is, however, a power within you as yet untapped. Look for me when you have gained experience in the world. You are my last and best hope.
Alright, so hopefully you listened to Magic Sky Lady and got a good gist of what's going on here, but essentially she's the only guidance in this game of what to do, but thankfully she does a really good job. So my task, or as of right now, is to escape the Imperial Dungeon and get into the world of Tamriel, which is not too hard. So let's see what I started with. I got a short sword, that's good. Oh yeah, let's see if I have any spells. You are not a spellcaster. It looks like I don't have the ability to do magic at all. That is interesting. Alright, so this game's got some funny controls, and there's absolutely no way to change them, but I've played this game quite a bit, so I'm pretty fluent with it. You can move around with the cursor keys, and you can also look with the mouse, which is unique. It's reminiscent of Arena Underworld, or not Arena, I'm sorry, Ultima Underworld, and that's where I think this game's biggest inspiration was, but I like this game better, honestly. Let's see, a bag of gold pieces, a mark, and some, like a pauldron, or what was that? It's a piece of armor that I can't equip. I think it's a shield or something. Marks are enchanted items. Oh wait, no, that's a gauntlet. That's what it is, something like that. Marks are magic items, so since I can't use spells, these types of magic marks are going to be my only hope. So this item, this button here, is to cast spells, and I'm pretty sure I can use marks, but you have to identify what they do first. It has 10 charges. But yeah, my last playthrough was made actually pretty easy due to being a battle mage. I was able to just smack and blast everything. But hopefully, yeah, so you saw that was a goblin. I think I forgot to mention, but to attack, you have to hold right click and then swipe, and that determines what type of attack you do. I don't know if it matters, but and there's these little nooks in the wall here. This is where you rest so that you can heal, so you can see I'm out of stamina. Oh no, I'm not. I'm out of magicka because my class is just completely incapable of doing magic. So it's gonna be an interesting playthrough. I'm gonna be spending a lot of money on potions. Alright, so I found some gold. Oh my goodness. Rat. There we go. 94 pieces. A katana. let's see. Does 3 to 16, and this does 1 to 8, so the katana does do better damage. Come on. Alright, so let's take a look at the map here. I don't remember where the exit is, but for some reason I feel like it's over here, so I'm going to kind of head that northeastern direction. This way. I'm going to hop on this waterway. These waterways can be a little dangerous, because enemies can kind of attack you from above sometimes. So you gotta be careful, but they're usually one of the only ways to progress. See, there's a rat up there. Punk. Alright, so northeastern. Excuse me. I'm a little stuffy this morning. Oh, goblin. Yeah, they got the gauntlet going in here. A buckler. I can't use shields. Oh, there's my XP level. I'm just gonna focus agility since it's the only thing I have going for me. And in this game, when you level up, you get a random amount of bonus points. So sometimes you get very few, like I did this time, and sometimes you get a lot. It's just kind of annoying, but it is what it is. So I'm gonna try to rest up here. Oh, I can't. There's enemies. Well, so what I'm gonna do, and you'll see me do a lot. Oh yeah, see, this is how I had it set up with my own character. You can see my very interesting naming scheme. I'm just gonna save over. I'm just gonna start over. So we're just gonna change this to something a little bit more appropriate. Save. 1. Okay, so let me explain my little scheme that I have going on here. So this game, supposedly, I actually haven't had any problems with it within the 40 hours that I've played of it already. It has this issue, or has issues where like your save files can get corrupted or the game crashes unexpectedly. So what I do is I have 2 saves of the same save, and at the start of every dungeon I make a save, at the start of every second floor I make a save, and every time I find an artifact I make a save. So there's kind of like checkpoints throughout the quest. So if something gets messed up, I don't lose too much progress. But yeah, that's my method. Let's see here. Something funny you'll notice about this game is it can only play 1 sound effect, or 2 sound effects at a time, but one of those sound effects is always taken up by the soundtrack, so sometimes you don't hear the doors opening. Alright, I think I've already lost my way. I was making good progress, so I think I'll turn around and go north up that hallway. Turn around, go north up this hallway. Something kind of annoying is the door is always closed, so there's that. He's what's stopping me from sleeping. 27 gold pieces. Try to rest. Rest until healed. Nope, enemies nearby. Don't see them, but I bet they are. Okay, so dead end. Oh, there's the enemy. Alright, oops. Yeah, that's one interesting thing you can do is you can write all over the map. Okay, so I'm gonna hop in this waterway and keep going north if I can. Yeah, northwest-ish. There's a goblin. See, he attacked me. You didn't hear it, but you gotta keep a close eye on your health in this game. Let's take a look. Okay, so if I swim all the way through here... Watch me do all this and be completely wrong about where the exit is. I'm just going off my memory anyway. Thankfully, unlike Daggerfall in this game, all the dungeons are, they're not procedurally generated, they're all fixed. So if you memorize them, you can actually plan for things. Which I'm not saying the Dagger Falls system is bad, it's just different. Okay, so let's see. I think I'm gonna go ahead. I'm gonna be save scumming. You guys better believe. Every time you save in this game, this is a funny one. Every time you save over a save in this game, your map like gets fuzzy. You can kind of see it setting in around here. It's a glitch. It's not a feature, but so that's why having 2 saves actually kind of helps out, because you're not over saving the same save as much, I suppose. So just random junk. Try jumping. The jumping in this game is very funny. So you can press J, yes, J, to jump directly up, or you can press Shift and J to jump forward. And there's nothing in this little book. Unless... yeah, look, I think there's a secret door there. There was. Neat. Yeah. Okay, so it looks like I'm in the corner of the map, which means that the exit was not over here. So let's go investigate the west side of the map and just head west. All the maps are square, or more accurately rectangular. So you can easily determine. A good strategy that I use is just to map out the sides and corners of the map first, and then work your way in if you haven't found your goal by then. Being an assassin definitely does make it easier to kill these early game monsters, because any other class it's a little bit more of a struggle in this dungeon, or at least the other classes I've tried. I already had a dead end. Let me see. Yes, so I need to head out of this room north and then keep going west. It's just a bit of a dead end, that's all. This game's great for people who are directionally challenged like myself. It helps you work on that. Hopefully I can sleep. Nope. There's enemies nearby. I hear a rat. Nope, there he is. Maybe now I can sleep. Nope. Must be a gaggle of them. Yeah. In this dungeon, it might not seem necessary to save all the time like I do, but trust me, it's just a good habit to get into, because eventually you start running into monsters who will clean you up. I think the worst monster you can run into in this dungeon is maybe a Minotaur, and if that were to happen, I would be done ski. Okay, he didn't have anything. Pile of loot here. Buckler, longsword. Longsword might actually be pretty good. Let's take a look at that. Does 3 to 17. I think my katana does 3 to 16. So yep, it is a slightly better. Very slightly. Okay, let's try to sleep. Nope. I'm not meant to get the rest that I need. And that's why. Can I hit him? Yep. Okay. Nope. Got an experience level. Cool. Just triple down. Just dump into this agility. So at least, like I said, I have one thing going for me, the ability to slap people around. Nope, still no sleeping, which sucks because you need to sleep in this game to progress the story, and since I leveled up a couple times, my ghost friend will actually come back and give me further instructions, but I can't sleep. So I can hop across the river and head south, but I really do want to finish mapping out the top here. So let's head back and go through this door to the west. See a door. Yeah, it must be a secret door. There we go. Right into the water. Cool, some treasure. War axe and a bracelet. Bracelets are cool. Sometimes they're enchanted, sometimes they're not. This one just gives me +1 AR, which I don't know. Okay, yeah, that just gives me a little bit of defense. Just gives me 1 armor point. So that's good. Yeah. I also found a war axe, didn't I? Yes. So let's see. 2 to 12. So it doesn't do as good damage as my longsword. Plate helm, can't use that. What was that other piece? Sorry, it's like a weird medieval word. Pauldron. I thought those were the pieces that go on your shoulders. I think it is. I forgot this game. Yeah, this game has each gauntlet, each pauldron, pants. I'm pretty sure just 1 set of boots, a chest plate, and a helmet. Maybe not boots, maybe just pants. Pants and boots are 1 item. I can't remember. Okay, so this is looking like a dead end too. There's another secret door. Is it south? East? I think it was south. There we go. Goblin. I think you can strafe if you hold control. Yeah, you hold control. It has very Doomish controls. Like default Doom controls, because in Doom you can actually edit the controls. Okay, I'm gonna try. I really do want to rest because my health is half and my stamina is almost half. You shouldn't rest on the ground, but I'm gonna go for it anyway. Yep, that's why you shouldn't rest on the ground. Rats. Exactly. If you sleep on the ground, you get attacked by rats. But I was able to heal a little bit. And I was able to kill the rats without taking any damage. Okay. Alright, so... There's a way to scroll the map. I just can't remember what it is. There we go. Gotta click very precisely on the northeast west. Okay, so I've mapped out pretty much all the northern, eastern, and western sides at the top of the map. So now I need to start making my way down. I could have sworn the exit was in the north area, but I guess I was completely wrong. I think agility affects how far you can jump to. Man, I really should have started this series when I was like reading the wiki like crazy, because I was really enjoying this game not too long ago. I almost collected all the pieces. The save you just witnessed me save over. But I wanted to make a series, so we're just starting over.
It is said that Fang Lair was originally built by the dwarves of Kragan. Legend has it that a great worm drove the dwarves from their home in the Dragon's Teeth and took the lair for itself. I only wish I knew the exact location. Perhaps there are sages or scholars who would know of this place. Somewhere in its dank depths lies the first piece of the Staff of Chaos. I wish you well.
Staff of Chaos.
I do not think Thar knows of your escape, but I can do little else in this form. I have tried to obscure your identity with a spell, but I do not know how well it will hide you. Take care, for Tharn may be searching. Go forth with the blessings of the true Emperor, and myself.
Okay, so if you didn't catch that, our goal is to locate the elusive Fang Lair and get the first piece of the Staff of Chaos, which I called the Staff of Jaeger Tharn earlier, which is incorrect. Jaeger Tharn is the enemy of the game, the main antagonist. Perhaps it was his staff. I don't know where I got that from, but it ain't correct. Okay, so let's just keep heading south. You know, there's some perks about getting stuck in the first dungeon. Like, I leveled up a couple times. I found a couple items to hawk. Good amount of money. Yeah, it's not so bad. I don't really mind. Okay, so we got a belt. Yeah, these belts, amulets, torques, which are like crowns, are gonna be really useful for me since I don't have any armor right now, so it's hard to tell, but you can tell something's equipped because it very slightly gets a little brighter. So with that mark equipped, I should be able to cast spells, but maybe you can't until you know what it does. Gotta go to the Mages Guild and get it appraised. Okay, so I'll go this way first. Get it all mapped out. Plenty of rats. Oh, he's under me. I was like, where is he? Okay, so this is the exit. I found it. Thank God. So let's pop a save. Pop a save. So it's gonna ask me a question. Maybe not on the GOG version. Nope. Okay, cool. On the CD-ROM or floppy disk version, it asks you a question to look up in the manual, and yeah. So here we are in a city. I'm not sure which one, so let's take a look at the map. M for map. That doesn't really tell me, so let's press Shift M for big map. We're in Vardenfell. That's right, you always start in the starting province. And we're in the capital city, a capital city. I don't know what the capital city is. But something really awesome about this game is all these towns and cities are places you can visit. And you can do it, you can visit every nation. Somerset Isles. If you ever wanted to go to the Black Marsh, check it out. Pretty cool. So, I don't remember where Fanglair is, but it's easy to find out. All you have to do is talk to people. So we say, where is? And we'll say Fanglair. Sorry, friend. I thought that was just a myth. Okay, yeah, you're gonna get a lot of, I don't knows. You just gotta keep talking to people. I think that's where the charisma skill comes in handy. I wouldn't be the first. Searching for that. Why don't you try something in the city of Hammerfall? That's right. Okay, so Fanglair is, in Hammerfall. But before we go, let's try to find a blacksmith and a mage guild, so I can get some potions. Can I go in there? Nope. Interesting setup. As you can see, the cities are a little laggy. So I'm just gonna run around. Look for buildings with signs on them. As you can also see, these cities are sprawling. They're huge. I'm pretty sure this will probably be a mage's guild. If not, it'll be like a church. Yeah, it looks like a temple. Oh, this is a bar. So, or inn, I mean. That'll be useful. If it turns nighttime. Because at night, it's like Minecraft, you get attacked by monsters. mages. Yeah, I don't think this is a mage guild. I think it's a temple. I'm pretty sure that's a temple. Let's take a look. Small becomes an excess by sanctuary. Yeah, so bless, cure, heal, exit. So yeah, this is if you get cursed or poisoned or something, this would be a good place to come. Oop, I misspelled temple, but whatever. I'm probably actually never going to come back to this city. I just would love to find a blacksmith. Let's see. Where is the nearest store? Oh, what did he say? God damn it. Go south. Go south a while and ask there. Okay. Yeah. Sometimes I think they just mark them on your map. So it's just, as he said, go south. Don't get distracted. Just keep going south. Ask this lady. Nearest store. Okay, so I think she marked it on my map. I didn't read all that. I should have, but I didn't. Yep, here's one right next to us. What's this? Where was it? Fuck. Okay. This building? Not this entrance, though. You'll notice that in this game. It's just because a building has multiple entrances doesn't mean they'll take you to the same location. Am I tripping? Yeah, I'm tripping. Next door. Simply tripping. Where is the entrance? Here we go. Not good for business, my friend. I should have saved before coming in here, because you cannot save while you're inside of a store instance. You'll notice that every shop in every town in every city has the same blacksmith, too. So... I gotta go, so that concludes this for now. I might pick this episode back up in a bit, or I might just call it an episode. But, alright. I will see y'all guys next time.